Hello and welcome to AWS Certified Solution Architect course. In this video, we will discuss about security groups. So let's go to security groups tab. Security groups are basically the firewall, and it is applied at instance level to protect the instance from unauthorized access. So as we can restrict the ports, inbound and outbound ports in firewall, similarly we can do the same in security group as well. So let's create a security group, give it a name, test security group 1. We whatever description we want we can give it. Here we are using it for testing purpose, so I'll give it testing. VPC, so in which VPC we want to create it, we can define it here. Now the inbound rule. So suppose this security group will be used for database servers, maybe SQL or some other database servers. So we can just select that MySQL, the port number will be 1433, and from where we want this instances attached to this security group to be accessed. So the source from which we will access this this instances attached to this security group. So we can say my IP, my public IP, or anywhere that will be very that will not be very secure. Another in custom, so we can provide some CIDR range IP or another security group. So from that security group, whatever the instances which are attached to that particular security group can be able to access the instances attached to this security group. So for now I'll just give some IP, maybe 172.0.0.32. so this is the IP which will be able to access the instances attached to this security group, and I'll create it. So this is our security group that we have created. Now let's see the rules. The group name is test sg1. There is a group ID that will be unique for each security group. Description, whatever we have provided. VPC, so in which VPC this security group is existing. Now let's see the inbound rules. The inbound rules is it will allow inbound connections on port 1433 for the source of this CIDR 172.0.0.32. So that means for this particular IP it will allow inbound connection on port 1433. Outbound by default is allowed for all traffic. However, you can remove this default setting and add your settings. Suppose we want only on a port 80 or custom IP or some anywhere or my IP anywhere, so we can do these changes. However, we will keep it default as of now. So we can attach this security group to instances. So as we created one instance in the last video, let's go on that instance, and the instance was attached to this security group test sg, and this group security group was allowing only port number 3389 for RDP. So now let's add this instance to this another security group test sg1, which will allow SQL port to be opened for inbound connection as well. So I'll just go to networking, I'll change security groups, and I will select test sg1 and assign. So now as you can see in the security groups row, the test sg1 and test sg, both security groups are present. However, in security groups there is a limitation. We can attach at most 5 security group to an instance. So now let's try to attach more than 5 security groups. So 2 was already there and 3 we are attaching. So it will allow us to attach 5 security groups. That is successfully done. Now let's attach one more security group and see whether it's working or not. So 3 is there, 2 is also there. So 3 to 5. Now try to attach one more, assign security group. See, it's throwing an error. The maximum number of security groups per interface has been reached. So we cannot assign more than 5 security groups to a single instance. So thank you for listening. Have a great day. In next videos, we will discuss about other components of compute technology.